A Chicago microbrewery just released a beer named The Pope in honor of Pope Leo XIV. The Vatican just released an official Vatican mobile app, and the world's oldest purpose-built Christian church was just opened to the public. All this and more brought to you today by Church Headlines. Hello and welcome to Church Headlines, your regular Catholic news recap. I'm Brother Darius Lawrence. Let's dive right in. A Chicago microbrewery has crafted a unique beer named The Pope in honor of Pope Leo XIV, celebrating both his Chicago roots and the city's vibrant culture. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker presented a 4-pack of the dark-hued, light-bodied American mild ale to the Pope during a visit to the Vatican, noting with a smile that Chicago has been, quote, in a positive sense, chaotic since Pope Leo XIV's election. The beer's name cleverly riffs on local accent and culture, drawing inspiration from the city's beloved football team, the Bears, and the Pope himself joked that he'd put them in the fridge. The governor also presented additional gifts and reiterated how the Pope's messages of unity, compassion, and hope resonate across different communities in Illinois. In Aqaba, Jordan, the oldest Christian church ever built, constructed around the end of the 3rd century, has now been formally unveiled to the public. Built between approximately 293 and 303 AD, before Christianity was legally recognized in the Roman Empire, the basilica-style structure features a central nave, side aisles, and an east-facing apse, demonstrating that early Christian communities were already structuring worship spaces with architectural intentionality. The church was first discovered in 1998 and is now finally open to the public. Representatives from Jordan's monarchy, church leaders, and scientists presided over a liturgical reopening where prayers and chants once again filled the ancient walls. The Vatican has just launched an official institutional app aimed at bringing authoritative news, documents, videos, and other resources from the heart of the Catholic Church directly to users worldwide. Named in honor of St. Carlo Acutis, the free app is designed for easy navigation and regular updates, including press releases, institutional notices, and timely alerts for breaking Vatican news. It also features things like Saint of the Day reflections, interviews, multimedia resources, and direct links to key Vatican institutions such as the Vatican Museums and the Central Library. This digital initiative reflects the Holy See's broader push to engage the faithful and global audiences in real time, leveraging modern technology to enhance transparency, accessibility, and connection across the Church. Hey, we'd be really interested in knowing what you think about this week's stories. Don't hesitate to write something down in the comments section, and as a thank you, here's a picture of a porcupine. Caritas International, the Catholic Church's primary global charity organization, has just been banned from operating in the Gaza Strip and West Bank by the Israeli government, along with around 37 other organizations, including Doctors Without Borders and the Norwegian Refugee Council. Officials say the stringent new registration requirements are designed to tighten oversight and prevent misuse of aid, but agency leaders warn that this move could severely restrict food, medical, and water assistance for the vulnerable civilians already enduring hardship. The Latin Patriarch, Cardinal Pierbattista Pizzaballa, has emphasized that Caritas Jerusalem is not an ordinary NGO, but was recognized by the Israeli state as an ecclesiastical juridical person, and that it will therefore continue its humanitarian work in Gaza in accordance with its mandate. Preparations are underway for a possible papal visit to Spain in June 2026, with officials from the Spanish Bishops' Conference and the Vatican's Secretariat of State already discussing logistics and pastoral priorities. Though it hasn't yet officially been announced, potential destinations include major Spanish cities such as Madrid and Barcelona. The last time a pope visited Spain was in 2011, when Pope Benedict XVI participated in World Youth Day in Madrid. With discussions already in motion, more detailed plans are expected to emerge as dates and itineraries are finalized. A new artificial intelligence tool called Juanito.ai was launched on December 12th, the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Modeled after a conversational AI, Juanito.ai helps users explore the history, theology, and spiritual significance of the apparitions, the tilma, and the message of the Virgin of Guadalupe, while also offering reflections that connect that heritage to everyday Christian life. Now, a couple weeks later, the AI is taking a significant leap by expanding into a broader Catholic formation platform. The move reflects growing interest in harnessing artificial intelligence to support faith education, catechesis, and spiritual engagement in an era where digital tools are increasingly shaping how believers learn and connect. Pope Leo XIV has surprised us by announcing that the Cardinals from around the world will return to Rome for a new consistory scheduled for June 2026, a gathering specifically requested by the Pope following his first major consistory with 170 cardinals in early January. This upcoming assembly will again provide an opportunity for the Pope and his closest collaborators to continue discussions on priorities for the Universal Church's governance and pastoral mission. Interestingly, the Pope explained that the upcoming June consistory will not be an isolated event, and that in fact he wishes to convene consistories on an annual annual basis in order to continuously receive direct feedback and input from his fellow cardinals. This decision fits well with Pope Leo's expressed desire to foster unity and dialogue within the Church, a dialogue which will now be starting, in this case, at the highest level. Pope Leo XIV recently received Maria Corina Machado, last year's Nobel Peace Prize laureate and noted Venezuelan political leader, at the Vatican. Their conversation focused on the challenges facing her home country and the vital role of civic engagement in fostering legitimacy and justice in public life. According to sources, during the meeting, the Venezuelan leader asked the Pope to intercede for the release of the more than 1,000 political prisoners and for support for the transition to democracy in Venezuela. The meeting highlights the Holy See's ongoing engagement with global leaders and its interest in ethical leadership, social renewal, and human dignity in the public square. And that wraps up this week's edition of Church Headlines. Thank you for joining us, and God bless.